it's just too windy today. Anyway, this is not really an exchange block, but yet it is. In 2015, I went to Italy to take a class on quilting. A friend of mine, Renee Nanneman with Needle Love, and Lynn Schmitt with a different box of crayons, taught a class through Adventures in Italy. And we did exchange these half square triangles. That's in the border. And then of course I have some around here. They told us we had to use our imagination. I really didn't think I had one, but I think I did a pretty good job. I don't even know how many French knots are in the monogram, but there were a lot of cats in Orvieto and places we went. So my friend Renee drew this cat, and I was able to get my little cat there. And this section were pictures I took around the town. Those were actually tables, mosaic tables that we saw. So I kind of took those off of that. Now this was a big curve, but I didn't want to do that. So I just did a straight line. And then these kind of half moon shapes were on a fence that I saw. And there's a gondola. And there was a lot of lemon trees in Cinque Terre. So I guess I do have imagination. I loved how it turned out. And then I put this on the back. And that is just fused. But I love how it turned out. So then I went 2 years later in 2017. I took my husband. And I didn't do the class, but they do offer just tours of Italy also. So now back to the exchange blocks. I guess you can kind of guess what fabric was the exchange fabric. This fabric right here. And I did this first time I did these kind of braid things, but I think it turned out really cute. And then here's another one. We're getting down to the nitty gritty now. And of course this was the exchange fabric, the blue floral. And I'm trying to use up scrap, so I just did like a scrappy sashing. And you know, not all the blocks, you know, this, I still think it looks good, even though there's kind of a dark there and a little bit darker there. They still go, they're all have the same focal fabric, so you just have to set them together so that you can, I don't know what I have. Oh, yeah, I guess I should have shown you the back of this one. Put the rest of the blocks on the back. Sorry about that. And these are just sewed scraps together. This was kind of an interesting quilt to do. I liked how I did the sashing. Pretty neutral, so I had to kind of brighten it up with a little bit of the red that's in the fabric here. It was in this was in the same line as the focal fabric. And then I just put a giant friendship star on the back. And we did a red and cream color exchange block one year. And I liked how this turned out also. Boy, not fighting that wind makes it a lot easier. And I have, you know, some of the friends that embroidery, more power to them. I've done a little bit, but not a whole lot. So then I just put that as the back. And that one. I really like the effect when you have them kind of like cockeyed. But I have a lot of very talented quilting friends that I go to retreats to. Some of the people go to it. Some of them, you know, have a few different people, but a lot of the same people. One year we had an extra exchange block, and it was just a 30s 9 patch, and then you just exchanged all the 9 patches and then set them together. And my friend Candy set hers together like this, and I just really like the setting, so I love the border, that for one thing. So that's pretty much it. Yep, that's a plain back. So that is the end of the exchange block quilts. I think I have a couple of other ideas. They'll be really short. One is the t-shirt quilts, but I've only put 3 together. So anyway, that's it. Enjoy. Thank you.